I've grown to over 50,000 followers and got lots of high ticket leads from my personal brand, Instagram. And if I lost everything in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I would rebuild it. Because I wouldn't just post randomly. I would treat it like a strategic machine that would constantly get me leads every single month. Now, here's the truth, right? Followers don't pay you. Clients do. And most people get stuck chasing the complete wrong types of metrics. So you've probably seen a million ways on how to make money on Instagram and what actually to post. But if you want to be someone that wants to become the authority in your niche, then this video is for you. And I've done it countless of times for my clients, right? I've taken one of my clients from 13K followers to over 130K followers in just a couple of months of working with us. Again, I took my client from literally 200 followers, right, to over 50,000 followers, and now he's at like 55K followers. And then in just a couple of months as well. And then I took myself from 1K followers, so I practice what I preach. I took myself from 1K followers to now over 50,000 followers with my page. And in this video, I want to be showing you exactly how you can do the same thing. And all it's going to take is just these 3-month plan, right? This 3-month plan is what we implement for all of our clients. And literally in this video, I want you to just copy me. So if you want to know the exact strategy that we use to get these clients these incredible results, then let me explain to you. So basically the whole goal is that we want to engineer strategic virality, right? Then turn our social media into a funnel towards our business. So that is exactly how I'm going to rebuild the Instagram. So month 1 is all about controlled virality, right? So this is where you want to be getting eyeballs fast while staying in your niche, right? We don't want to be getting eyeballs and then going into other niches and completely ruining our thing. Now, the reality is most people jump right into the lead content before they've even earned attention. Now, like, no one's going to convert if no one knows who you are, right? So to jump right into lead content is very, very silly, right? You've probably been seeing every single person saying, go all in onto one tiny niche. Now, you should do that, right? But in month 1, if your page isn't even the authority in your niche yet, and if your page isn't that big, then you don't want to jump right into lead content, because no one converts if no one knows who you are. This is what Alex Hormozi says, Gary Vee, the biggest business owners say this. Now, the core message is your first goal isn't conversions, it's attention. So you want to be testing for what hooks, what formats, and who bites, right? If you look at my Instagram page right here, and we look at my most viral videos, right? Where is it? Here. 2.5 million views, 1.2 million views, 9.7 million views. If we look at my most viral videos, the content process I got for this was literally this: having heavy market research. That is exactly what I do, right? So I copied what other creators did to perform well, and then I did that for my own brand. That's how I got every single one of these viral videos. Actually, no, this video here I came up with myself. But these 2 viral videos here, I saw what other creators were doing to blow up, and then I did it myself. And I replicated it and made it better. So your most important thing that's going to get you out of the position you're in right now is heavy market research, right? This is going to allow you to create content that's proven to perform well, right? It's a complete cheat code, right? This is what we did for all of our clients here. We copied the best performing content in their niche, and then we just made it better, right? And this is how we blew up everyone. This is what works. This is marketing 101. See something that's working and then make it better. And then you want to make the scripts a little bit better, and you want to do emotion-based content, right? So controversy is decent, but call out and authority flexes is the best, because call outs is what makes your videos feel personalized to your target audience, and what actually makes them feel like, oh no, this video is actually for me. And then authority flexes is just where you list your authority. So instead of saying, here's how to make 10K a month, right? No one's going to believe you. You want to instead say, here's exactly how I made 10K a month, and if I had to do it again, this is exactly what I'd do, right? If you're a fitness coach or something, you could say, hey, here's how you could lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Instead, you could say, here's exactly how I lost 30 pounds in 30 days and how you can do the same thing. Right. And then use other famous names to build your own authority. This is really, really good. I've seen lots of creators and they became so popular in the niche because they just leverage a famous person's name at the start and then related the video back to their offer. It's truly genius. So for example, someone makes a video, this guy's a genius, right? Eddie Cumberbatch. I mean, it's not that genius, to be honest. It's pretty easy to do, but yeah, basically what he does is that he just like leverages a big name at the start of the video, right? And then he goes into his offer, right? He Boom Lil Tecca, Messi. He leverages a famous person at the start of the video, and then he relates everything back to his offer, right? So yeah, that's really good. So the key points for month 1 is just controlled virality, right? So just see what works, making it better, and just doing that on repeat. So consistency is important. You don't need to be original. You need to have execution. So that is just month 1. Now, month 2, this is where you want to flip the funnel, right? So you want to go from eyeballs to now getting leads. Now, don't make the mistake of just thinking, oh, I'm going to ditch the viral content. Oh, I'm going to ditch the content that's getting me seen. Don't do that, right? Don't make the mistake most people make of just trying to not get views. There's 2 mistakes that people make. One is that they only go for views, and they go for views outside of their niche, which is retarded, and you're never going to get leads for that. And then the second mistake is that people completely ditch viral content, and then they just like, it doesn't make sense, right? You want to be in the middle. So you want to mix up the content now from pure growth to also specific content. So you want to mix both styles. Now, you also want to create hyper-specific content that speaks directly to your ideal buyer. So you really want to get clear on your ICP, your ideal client profile. If you're not clear on your ideal client profile, then you're not going to know what to talk to, and you're just simply not going to attract them. So get clear on your ideal client profile, like literally write out their pain points, their desires, what keeps them up at night, and get super, super clear on that so you can tailor all of your content towards that. And then you want to add multiple layers of touch points, right? So introduce stories, soft CTAs, and DM starters. And you want to make your offer messaging extremely clear, right? So my offer messaging, just look at my page here. My offer messaging is extremely clear. Offer messaging is basically telling people exactly what you do. So I make it here. We build content systems to scale brands, right? 100 million views generated for clients, and learn how you can do the same thing. Now here, I make it so clear. 3 funnels to get leads, right? Here, how we took our client from 13K to 90K followers. I'm making it so clear what we do and how I help people, right? So yeah, it's hard to miss, right? And the tactics for this is also post more client results, breakdowns, and thought leadership. Look here, right? I'm posting these client results, and this is what's going to get people to see me as an authority. You want to combine growth content and conversion content, and you want to create hyper-specific content that solves your ideal client profile. And this is the content that's really going to attract high-quality leads. And then, Instagram story sequences. So for example, so month 2, really, really good Instagram stories. This is what's really going to amplify your trust. All right. So you want to have daily touch points, so like sharing your own raw thoughts, what you think of the market, to build a connection. You can send people to long form assets for more nurturing, right? So send people to longer videos like this one you're watching right now, and to nurture them more. And then client results for social proof, right? So give away social proof on your stories to make people see you as the authority, to get people to trust you and everything. These are examples of hyper-specific content, basically giving away really, really detailed content that speaks to your ideal client profile. And then, as you can see here, right? With one of my videos for my clients, we collected 6,000 leads. Let me see what it's at right now. So, damn, this client's about to reach 60,000 followers. The video got 6.9 million views, and it got 19,000 comments. Okay, look. So if I go into ManyChat, right? I go into his ManyChat, automation, 8,000. Just look at that. 8,000 runs at a 38% click-through rate. Like, that's incredible. Literally hundreds of leads. And I remember my business partner, he showed me that he was getting like 30 to 20 qualified leads a day or something. I'm not too sure, but it was around that mark, which was incredible, right? So, just think about it. And by the way, if you're a business owner watching this, then just click the link down below, and you can learn exactly how I can implement this into your business. And I know one of my videos, I collected literally 4,000 emails from a single video, and then another one of my clients who got on 1,000 leads. At a 50% click-through rate, is like 700 leads from one video. Like, this is the power of when you combine virality and really specific nurturing content, right? This is where you create a brand that's like, boom, right? This is where you actually get tons of leads. Like, this is what the biggest guys in the niches are doing, right? So like, I'm laughing because it's just so powerful, and it's just like, wow, opportunities like this, like, is so crazy, and it blows my mind how people and business owners don't take advantage of this. And the key point here is that you want to just have content that builds trust, and that will lead to content that prints cash, right? It's as simple as that. So every post should move them closer to the DMs, and if you're not capturing leads, you're bleeding them. Now, section 3, this is where you want to systemize for scale, right? So this is where you're going to shift from being a creator to an operator. So basically, you want to analyze what content is driving leads and doubling down on that content. So for example, go onto your page and, like, analyze the type of content that's bringing in the most leads. So go through your likes section, go through your comments, go through your, really go through your likes and see if you're getting qualified leads, right? Whichever type of content that's getting the most views and getting the most qualified leads in your likes section, double down on that content. Just keep on posting that type of content and staying consistent with building and posting to your brand. And this is where you're really systemizing for scale. And this is what we do for all of our clients to consistently get them leads, right? For example, with this client, we realized that this is a proven concept that works. Now we're going to double down on this and do it even more to get more leads. Yeah, you also just want to keep on doubling down on what works and delegating delivery if you want, so you can free up more time to work on the business instead of on your content. And yeah, this is where you're really just building a content machine that fuels your business. If you look at the biggest people in the niche, right, I've seen tons of videos where Alex Hormozi, he says that he just sees what works and he double downs on it, right? He uses the exact same strategy. If we look at all of my client results here, if you look at my best client results here and how I took them from 13K to 130K, that's the exact strategy we did here, right? If you look here, 200 followers to now literally 60K followers here, right? Boom, it was this exact strategy, right? We saw what worked in his niche, we analyzed it, and we did it for him, made it better. And that's exactly what I did for myself, right? To get from 1K to 50K followers. Now, if you're a business owner, I will do this exact same system for you. You can just book a call down below and I'll literally audit your page and I will run you through a personalized content blueprint exactly for your page, for your offer. And I'll show you exactly how we can help you and how we can implement this into your business and get you similar results to what we did for our clients, right? If you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think. Go DM me on Instagram if you have any questions. I hope you guys gained value. See you in the next video.